Assalamu alaikum, sir. How are you, sir?
Fine, you?
Actually, I'm doing great. Sir, if you have some time.
Yes, of course, but you have to finish within 15 minutes because I have a class at 10.
Okay, sir, if you give me some time, I would like to take you another interview.
Sure.
Okay, dear viewers, you can see Arif sir. His full name is Lutfur Rahman Arif. He is a teacher of English department in Hussainpur Gulf College. In fact, he is one of my favorite teachers, and I love him so much, and I follow him as my English instructor. So now I would like to move on interview part. So let's get started. Sir, this interview is about the causes of failure in English. So, sir, you know that most of the students of our country think that English is very difficult language and they cannot do well, like as they're in their board exam, admission exam or IELTS exam, they cannot cut a good figure. So, sir, could you please tell me what are the common reasons behind it?
Yes, this is of course, in fact, most of the students of our country usually fail in academic exam, I mean in English exam.
Yes.
There are mainly three reasons. First of all, the students of primary school and high school of Bangladesh, especially the students of village, don't get proper guidelines, they don't get good teachers. And secondly, many students actually don't study their textbooks, I mean the passage of textbooks properly, I mean including Bangla meaning. That's why their vocabulary knowledge is very poor. And thirdly, many students usually memorize the things of writing part, I mean paragraph, composition, dialogue, etc. They usually memorize these things. Actually, they should not do so. That's why what we see, actually, many students fail in academic exams.
So, sir, what is your suggestion if anyone wants to be good in English?
First of all, actually, we need good teachers, but good teachers, it is not possible overnight. A student should study his academic books, I mean the textbook, English textbook properly, including Bangla meaning, to increase his vocabulary knowledge. And then a student should not memorize anything. So what we see, many students memorize the things of writing part, like paragraph, composition, dialogue. They should not memorize these things. Rather, they should emphasize on making sentence, how to make sentence. They should learn the things to make sentence. And if any student can make sentence, actually he cannot fail in exam. So three things. First of all, we need good teachers. Number two, the students should read the textbook, including Bangla meaning. Number three, the students should know how to make sentence.
Okay, sir. So you mean that they should have a basic. We know that the basic is like a foundation of a building. If any student doesn't have his basic English, that if he memorize the paragraph, that will not be helpful for him. So they should first of all know the Bangla meaning, understand how to make a sentence. That means they should strong their basic. Sir, I have another question. That is, if any student or individual person wants to develop his spoken English, that means how to speak in English, what should he do?
For example, you are eating rice and someone asks you, what are you doing? If you can tell eating, that's enough.
That's enough. We can understand.
For example, a person asks you, what do you want? If you can tell apple, that's
Apple.
it, or pen, or book, that's it. So a person should know the English of some nouns, then
Yes.
English of some verbs. And if you learn the English of some nouns and some verbs, and if you can use these things, first of all, and if you practice a lot, and
Sir, you are recommending that practice makes a man perfect. So if anyone wants to learn spoken English, that time he should practice. And sir, give me another tips how to be good at writing.
yeah, especially the students of our country are very weak in writing.
Right.
We see the students of our college usually memorize things for example, especially the things like paragraph, essay, composition. They always want suggestion and they want to memorize these things.
Yes.
Actually, they should not do so. For developing the skill of writing, students should know how to make sentence. And for making sentence, first of all, a student should know the forms of tense.
Yes.
A student should know how to identify the forms of tense, and students should know how to identify the forms of passive speech, and then the rules of subject verb agreement. And
Yes.
if any student can learn these things, I think he will be able to write something from his own memory. Actually, that's the way to develop someone's writing
So
skill.
you are telling that if anyone wants to be good at writing, that time he should not memorize something.
No.
He should know how to make a sentence
Of course.
and understand the meaning and understand the approach. So I think that is correct, and I actually do it. So I am grateful to get a good advice from you. So, sir, do you have any kinds of solution or suggestion for upcoming ACC candidates?
Yes, of course. I usually give this kind of suggestions always. Actually, the ACT candidates first of all should study the textbook properly,
Yes.
including Bangla meaning, and then they should study the grammatical items one by one properly. And last of all, they should know how to make sentence. I would like to advise them not to memorize anything. Rather,
Yes.
they should know how to make sentence, and they should practice writing. They should practice how to write freely on a particular topic. And if they can do so, I think they will be able to cut a good figure in the exam.
So you are recommending they should understand the meaning of the textbook, and I have another suggestion for themselves, because they should analyze the board question.
Yeah,
Okay,
board questions,
the last 5 years board question. That time they will find the category of the board question. So sir, I have got many suggestions from you. So I can say that you are the cure of sick people, and who is sick in English. So they definitely love you for your good suggestion. Yes, if anyone is weak in English, you are giving suggestion how to pass in exam. So I think that they love you for this. That's why, and your smile is very beautiful. So sir, now I have to go now.